How's it going, folks? So the band Unchosen Ones reached out to me and asked if I would check out this latest song that they have here called Rise Above the Dread. Now, I've checked this band out on my channel before, and I tend to like what I hear from these folks, and apparently they released a new EP back in November, I believe it was, and that's what this song is from. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm curious what we got here, and without further ado, let's give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go. You know, it's a pretty fun, peppy song. It's one of those songs that it's kind of neither here nor there. It has some great melodies. It has some fun guitar work. One thing that I really enjoyed, that bass was just chugging like that whole entire song. That was wicked. I really, really enjoyed that. And it's a good song. And I do feel like it's a step in the right direction from the band. From what I've heard previously, this song has a little bit more polish around it, a little bit more direction. And, I like the vibe. And, it definitely has some power metal vibes in there with that bow down, bow down, the guitar work and some of the melodies and stuff. So, the band is continuing to improve as they go. And they only recently, as you saw in the video, released their debut album, and then here's a new EP. So they're working on stuff, and they're only going to get better over time. With that being said, this song it falls in that middle category for me, to where it doesn't blow me away, but it's not a bad song. I enjoyed it. It has some great moments, but it does feel a touch familiar. It feels like I like it because it feels like the band is still refining their sound. And I enjoy listening to bands early on in their careers of a particular band. I'm sure a lot of the musicians in this band, they've dabbled in other projects and things like that. But when they form a band, and that band specifically, when it's really trying to hone in on their sound and refine it, and create their own identity. I just love listening to bands like that, because you get to witness them grow, and it's just so much fun. And this feels like a song that is definitely in the next stage of the band's growth and moving toward closer and closer to how they're going to be, and just refining it all. And that's really cool to me. So it has a fun, again, like I said, it's a fun, peppy kind of song. It's got a great rhythm to it, nice melodies. One thing that I will say that was a stroke of genius when writing this song is because I was starting to get a little bit distracted. Like it was becoming very familiar, the song. And, I felt like it needs something to kind of change it up a bit. And sure enough, all of a sudden they drop that dread, and then it gets like really heavy, kind of a breakdown moment. And that was just excellent. That really, really broke up the song very, very well, and gave it a little something extra there to catch your attention again, pull you back into the song, and keep you, as the listener, engaged in it. So doing that was just stellar. It could have just stayed the way it was and still been a decent song. But by throwing in something as simple as that, it really, really breaks up the song and really, adds an extra quality to it. And like I said, it keeps the listener engaged, because at the end of the day, that's what you want with a song. You want the listener to be engaged from beginning to end. So that was a great way to keep the attention. So yeah, I love the bass work in this song. I mean, like I said, you could hear that bad boy chugging along through this whole thing. The guitar work was really well done. I love that main little melody. It was really, really nice. And the vocal melody was also solid and catchy. Like I kind of just have the tune in my head right now. And yeah, I mean, it hits well. It's a song that may scratch the itch for a lot of folks that want kind of a direct heavy metal, power metal kind of song. And it is what it is. It doesn't try to be anything else. And, like I said, it feels like another stepping stone for this band, and that's exciting. Now, the song didn't blow me away, but it also isn't a bad song. That's why I say it fits kind of squarely in that middle category there, where it's decent, it's fun to listen to. I would listen to it again, without a doubt. And yeah, I mean, that's really what I got to say about it. So let me know in the comments down below, folks, what do you think of this song? Did you listen to their debut album like I did? How does this song stack up? Do you agree with me that this feels like a positive direction, a positive step in growth for the band, or do you feel like it's a step back? You know, I'm very curious to know your thoughts, and if this is your first time listening to this band, what'd you think? What'd you think of it? You know, let's talk about it all in the comments below, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger out.